Our next session before lunch is Technology, the Universe and Everything. As I said, we have four speakers, Ben, Jerry, Helen and Toby, representing marketing, technology, mobiles and games. What I'm going to ask to do is I'm going to introduce each speaker, so they're going to, after speech, a little polite kind of patter of sit them down quick, get the next one up, and then at the end, while it's all fresh in your head, I would like, again, there's harder questions from Dr. Jeff and Bill, as we had in the first session, which I thought was fucking brilliant. So, without further ado, let me introduce Ben. Benn Achilleas is the co-founder and director of Neoco. It's a Web 2.0 name that you can't pronounce. Digital marketing, good and evil. Railroad through the digital marketing, where we are and where we're going. So I think it's quite a nice segue for this session. So please, polite patter for Ben.
Hi everyone. You can give me a bigger round of applause when I leave because I'm a virgin at this, so please bear with me. Something was lost in translation as I sent over the title of the presentation I'm about to do to you now, because it's actually called Shakespeare, the History of Digital Marketing and Stuff. So hence the reason that we have Shakespeare, the great bard, on screen. We all know who Shakespeare is, one of the greatest writers of all time. And Will, as I call him, wrote his plays to start at the Globe. The Globe Theatre, capacity 3,000 back in his day. Nowadays it's only 1,500, but then it was 3,000. That's important because nowadays we have the internet. The internet is kind of like Will, where it produces a lot of content for the Globe, but instead of that Globe, it's this Globe. Obvious visual gag, I thought I'd just drop that one in. Break the ice and stuff. So, just to clarify, we have the genius of Shakespeare, who reaches an audience of 3,000, and then we have you people, the internet audience of lots. I can't say that anymore right now on the spot. So. Funny note, just to get back to this one here, this isn't actually the internet, I thought I'd point that out. This is a photo from 1954 where the Rand Corporation built what they thought would be the home PC of 2004. And only 8 of them would exist in the world because only that people didn't have money to do it. I think personally that Dell might be missing a trick because I know that if my home PC had a steering wheel on like this, I'd have 2 or 3 at least. Okay, so we know the internet audience is big, we know it's very big, but what I want to do is explain to you how they can be reached. So accompany me for a brief history of the internet. Here we have Oliver Twist, and this is how it was at the beginning. We got what we were given, and we'd be grateful for it, even though a lot of it was gruel, essentially. Novel fact number 2, after that internet one, is that the 1968 movie is also my favourite movie of all time. But people got tired of the gruel that was coming through, and they didn't want to keep taking it on. They thought, why can I want to contribute to this, I want to make my own. In the real world, we'd call this agriculture. So rather than eating somebody else's stuff, you go and make your own, and you can do that. But marketing being what it was, that wasn't buzzy enough, it wasn't wiggy enough. And so the first rule of marketing is, if you're not really sure about something, and you want to take it over, give it a wacky acronym. So agriculture became UGC, or user-generated content. So rather than actually people going off and growing their own, they were producing it and putting it onto the internet. And then we move on to the second phase, whereby people who are growing their own actually then wanted to go out and talk to other people about it. They wanted to say, here's what I'm doing, do you like this? Let's swap a little bit. Oh, I like that, we'll have a bit of that. Here we have the farmer's market. But again, marketing being what it was, let's play with these words a bit, let's make it a bit more sour. And so I present to you social networking. actually go online and they kind of swap their content with other people, and pass things around between them. So all of this existed from the dawn of the internet, essentially. Obviously not in 1954 or the 60s, but the internet as we remember it from mid-90s to now. Now, people in marketing, what they need to do is it's all about selling, similar to the esteemed colleagues who were on here earlier just saying that we're like sharks and we just need to keep eating, keep producing. And so the same way with marketing, it needs to keep selling. And so what it needed to do really was find a nice little package for all of this stuff. And so it created Web 2.0, which essentially is same shit, different box. It gets positive. I want to take the Dr. Doom title off of Nick there. So what we have is a range of different grids and Brawl and oatmeal and all produced content, which is all in different boxes. Now, although I was being a little bit negative there and saying same shit, different box, what Web 2.0 has actually done is it has signalled essentially a shift in the way how people approach the web and the way how they approach the projects. And what it has laid the ground for is a lovely thing called mashups. Now, mashups are essentially the stir-fries of online marketing. And what they allow us to do is to take cool ingredients, put them together and mix something up which tastes really, really great. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that's the fun of actually experimenting with your food, as you would know from being a kid, putting peanut butter and Marmite together on the same piece of toast with ice cream in between. Or maybe that was just me. So I'm now going to talk to you about two campaigns which I've seen over the last 6 to 8 months, which I feel have been really, really good in the way how they've done the mashup and put that together. The first one is for a totally unknown sports brand. And they do this little thing called Run London, where they actually create running products which people use. And so tapping into the community aspect of the web and doing this mashup, people are able to go on here and use the Google map that's embedded in the Run London microsite and create their own little course as to where they're going to run around London. You can see that little man is me as I'm running through Covent Garden. And what you can do is you can plot your route, you can save the route, you can download your route, you can share it, you can swap your route with other people, you can have a look at where other people are running, and you can actually arrange to meet them while they're doing their running. Which to me, I thought that was really, really nice as a campaign, because what it's done is it's taken the positive aspects of it. It hasn't shoehorned something and forced it onto people. It's taken what they already do and just tied it up a little bit. The other one is for a directory inquiry service whose whole business is about putting people in touch with each other. It's about connecting people, connecting real people as they see it. And they've got a fun brand and they wanted to do something a bit fun. So around Christmas time, they sent their runners, who are quite well known, around the streets of London and got them to record people singing Christmas carols to try and bring Christmas cheer back into everybody's hearts, because they feel it hasn't gone. Which is why I watch Oliver Twist every Christmas, and I recommend it, because it does make me feel really Christmassy and proud to be a Londoner. So one of the idea behind it is that they would record these videos, they were uploaded, and then people would send these as e-greetings to each other, or they'd send them via mobile, and they'd put them on their blogs. And it was about creating a lot of Christmas cheer and connecting people to each other. Because we were involved on some of this project, I can tell you that within the week before Christmas, there were over 1 million video views, which I thought was really nice. It's kind of like 1 million smiles, 1 million happy people. So, as I bring to a conclusion here, just the 3 key facts that I want you to be aware of is that the majority of marketing is full of parasites. People who will take things and they will sort of bleed it dry and then move on to the next thing. So try to avoid these people. The majority of the internet is full of shit. It is crap, no matter what people say, but there is some good bits on there. And so the key thing is to try and avoid all the crap. Don't be responsible for putting more crap on, and try and be responsible for the good little bits that float like islands in ground sea. And the last thing is that where we have right now an unprecedented audience, the likes of which nobody could ever reach for all time, the likes of which some of the greatest people of our time have never been able to get in contact with. And yet that opportunity is there for all of us to be able to engage with that audience. And so we need to make sure that we really embrace it, that we make the most of it, and that we don't abuse it. And that's my speech on digital marketing.
Speaker, everybody, let's have another round of applause.
One last thing, especially after the last talk. This is for the people who don't have enough friends on Facebook.
I'm going to slightly shift the order, if you don't mind. I'm going to ask Toby Barnes now to speak because he's going to use the same computer. Toby is the Managing Director of Pixel Lab. He's going to talk about the games universe. From blockbusters like Halo 3, Wednesday Bill, hold it,